federal paid informant. Took down multiple crews across the state of Michigan. And he get a big bag every time niggas get arrested, man. This is the story of Brandon Bow Wow McClure. Now we gotta swing back to 2019, December 18th to be exact, when Brandon and his accomplice was arrested. You know what I mean? Arrested with 56 guns in total. Now, let me rephrase that. They got arrested for 56 guns. They didn't have nothing but 2 guns on them when they got found. And they stole these guns from Patriot Ammo, Semper Fi Ammo and Arms, and Titus Customs. That's a gun store, I think, somewhere in like Albion or some shit. So boom, right? This nigga, like I say, took down multiple crews in multiple different cities. You feel me? As far as the federal informant shit go. And then, like I say, 2019, they got caught with all them guns, but he ended up getting arrested for that, right? So when he arrested, dig this. This is where he become the federal informant at. A nigga that he was arrested with say when they was going to the yard, before they hit the compound, he checked in, or before they even hit the compound, the nigga checked in and say he feared for his life. You feel me? So this type of shit, man. And then 2019, like I say, y'all see the title, this shit say the downfall of TBF. I'm gonna get into the whole story of that, you feel me? But right now we gonna tell every other crew outside of TBF that he done took down. And I don't even know these crew names. These are just some niggas that, you know what I mean, was working out their cities, and I don't even know if they had a name. He just so happened to take these niggas down. So bam, 2023, Kent County Sheriff's Office arrested a group of 5 boys suspected of stealing cars and firearms in West Michigan. They were captured at a motel in Wyoming, Michigan after abandoning a stolen Jeep that they was taking the dog. You feel me? Then 2023, which he just now getting sentenced for in 2026, his right-hand man, Josiah Capetillo, was convicted for his role in stealing vehicles from dealerships in Wyoming, Rockford, Schoolcraft Township, and Bay City, as well as the Chrysler-Chelsea Proving Grounds. So these niggas was working out of all them cities, you hear me? Rockford, Schoolcraft, Bay City, and they getting activated, you hear me? They stole cars from motherfucking Firekeepers Casino. These little niggas getting active, you hear me? And then he took out a little crew in Grand Rapids as well, you feel me? Grand Rapids police reported 4 suspects involved in a carjacking, high-speed chase, and a crash that involved a stolen red SUV. So these boys that was moving and grooving in GI, man, he fucked around, put a tip out on them niggas, and they tried to high speed it, you feel me? And as far as the high speed go, you see how that shit went. They say they crashed, you know what I mean? And this nigga still walking around on the streets right now as we speak, you feel me? So I just find it real funny how everybody locked, but he just out here still doing this thing, you feel me? So boom, we gonna get into him and his man, Josiah Capetillo. Josiah Capetillo was sentenced March 13th this year to 3 to 20 years in prison for his involvement in the organization. Authorities said that in 2023, Capetillo participated in 7 vehicle thefts at the Chrysler-Chelsea Proving Grounds, Firekeepers Casino in Battle Creek, and several dealerships in Rockford, Bay City, Schoolcraft Township, and Wyoming. According to the Attorney General's office, Capetillo sold stolen vehicles for profit. His co-defendant, Brandon McClure, 24 of Jackson, pleaded guilty January 29th to 1 count of operating a chop shop, 2 counts of receiving and concealing the stolen motor vehicles. Investigators said McClure operated a chop shop out of a large barn in Marshall, where he dismantled stolen vehicles and sold the parts. Capetillo was originally charged in April 2025 by the Department of Attorney General with 1 count of conducting a criminal enterprise and 7 counts of receiving or concealing stolen motor vehicles. McClure was charged at the same time with 1 count of conducting a criminal enterprise, 1 count of operating a chop shop, and multiple counts of receiving or concealing a stolen motor vehicle. I'm shaking back from sickness, man. Y'all forgive me, baby. Now, hey, man, like I say, he done took down multiple crews. Now we about to get to the crew that, you know what I mean, we all know and love, the crew we here for, you dig? And this is a nigga that was, I ain't gonna lie, man, I got a source. I ain't gonna put my source on the floor, but just know the source really TBF. You feel me? So, hey, man, y'all can say what y'all want. Everybody be saying I don't know what I be talking about, all that other shit. This a real source, you hear me? Just like all the other sources, but hey, man, fuck all that bullshit. Alright, so y'all remember earlier in this shit, I told y'all the nigga got caught with 2 guns, but they ended up stealing 56, you feel me? So, long story short, they sold the other 54 to TBF, you feel me? Whole time, these niggas end up getting a dangerous deal, you hear me? I'm talking about, I know they ain't spending no more than 5 figures on them bitches, and you know that shit at least 8, 9 figures, you know what I mean? 50 poles at once, man. Ain't no way y'all getting them bitches for less than 7 figures. But anyways, I digress, man. They bought all the poles off him, you feel me? The feds get to watching these niggas. From 2019 all the way to 2022, these niggas being watched. They sending fiends at they ass, you know what I mean? They probably sending, you know what I mean, other little federal informants at them and all type of crazy shit, you feel me? And then, like I say, bro, this shit really the downfall of TBF. Niggas that's locked up right now, Poogie, Poppy, Kwame, motherfucking Ghost, Mookie, goddamn little Pig, well, Pig home, shout out to Pig, you feel me? But all them niggas that got indicted, man, that shit really spiral from this shit, you feel me? Bubba indictment probably came from them niggas being watched, you know what I mean? Like everybody that's locked up right now, all this shit came from that, you feel me? So boom, and this shit right here from the horse's mouth, you feel me? My cousin Pig told me, like, shit, I stayed out of Mount Pleasant for like a year, you know what I mean? He was out there, when he was living wrong, he was out there booming, you feel me? He say, out the blue, after Brandon had got home, he hit him up and was like, on some weird shit, just like, you got some H? He say, shit, he trapping, so he's like, yeah, I got some. So he slide to Jackson, you feel me? He get there, Brandon telling him, like, I got a guy he a trucker friend of mine, you feel me? He be serving H out of town and shit. He work on cars and he be working at one of Brandon's shops. So Pig like, I'm not thinking shit. He like, I went for that dumbass shit. So he set up a date, you know what I mean, for these niggas to introduce or get introduced the whole time. The nigga a federal agent, you feel me? He an undercover fed. So Pig say he served the nigga seven G's the first time, you feel me? He say it was dog first time. He wanted to see how it was before he bought it, you know what I mean? Before he bought a big bag of that shit. That's what dog told him, you feel me? So a couple days later, Pig get hit up. He like, dog, like, man, that shit was that thing. Can you get a zipper? I'm like, hell yeah, you feel me? So he charged him $2,800. But he like, shit, I figured something was off with it. So he gave him straight hit. No fetty, no nothing in that bitch, you feel me? Just straight hit. You know what I mean? He say he sold it to him, it was iffy. So he like, shit, it's the same shit, just a different color, you feel me? They end up taking that shit to a lab, you know what I mean? They're trying to get up. He figured out wasn't no drugs in it, and Brandon messaged him like, man, why you get down on my people? He good people and shit, woo, woo, woo. He said, man, I'm not fucking with you or that white boy, you feel me, man? You get the money from him, and you know what I mean? I serve you with this shit. That's how this shit gonna go if y'all want some dope from me, you feel me? And whole time, these niggas writing everything down on the checklist, you feel me? All right, so boom. Pig ended up pulling up on Brandon 2 more times after he get off on the federal agent with that hit. He say the first time he put up on him, he charged him $2,800 and he gave the nigga 28 grams. Then the second time, he got another $2,800 out of him and he only gave him 20 grams. And he say right after that sale, he got a man's named Chicken, and Chicken like, hey, Pig, this nigga wrong, bro. He the police, you feel me? That nigga bold as hell, he ain't right. Pig like, man, hell no. He showed Pig some fake paperwork on the gun store case, so Pig thinking like he ain't tell, he thinking he went to the joint in it, you know what I mean? He was a stand-up nigga. Whole time, you feel me, these niggas get RICO, or excuse me, whole time when TBF get indicted, they thinking they got RICO, but when they got their paperwork, the dates was all through, you know what I mean, times that they was fucking with Brandon and shit, you feel me? And then they even had a zip or some fake shit in there, you feel me? But they put it on Poogie shit, you feel me? They said that he told that Poogie bought all the guns off of him and shit when they robbed that store, you feel me? So like I say, Poogie being locked up is directly from this nigga. Just like everybody else, you feel me? He literally put the feds on them niggas, you feel me? So man, and then like I say, he done did this shit across counties. Kent County, motherfucking Berrien County, that's motherfucking Ben Harbor, Jackson County, Flint, you know what I mean? Like shit, I can only imagine how many other counties, you know what I mean, the nigga done been through with this shit, man. So hey man, all in all, I just want to keep this message, you know what I mean, short, sweet, and to the point, man. Keep your eyes peeled for these type of niggas, you know what I mean? Especially if you really in this shit, you know what I mean? You could be thinking like, oh man, I gotta plug on some chop shop shit. Nigga, that shit so 1980s and 90s, man. Who the fuck even running chop shops in the 2020s anymore? You feel me? Like, you gotta know that's some federal type shit. Come on, man. And then y'all niggas be calling me the police out here, bro. But hey, man, I just want to say shout out to all y'all niggas in the streets, man. Even if you don't fuck with a nigga, you feel me? A nigga still got love for y'all, and I want y'all to do the best y'all can, you feel me, and prosper, man. And use y'all fucking brains, man. That's why y'all niggas be in these situations, man. Y'all don't like a nigga like me because I use my brain, you feel me? But at the same time, I want y'all to do the same thing, man. If a nigga look like he ain't to be trusted to fuck with in the streets on some street shit, why is y'all doing that shit, man? You feel me? But This your baby for the streets, man. Signing off. Love y'all, folks.